All right, guys, that was ridiculous. You have no idea. However painful you think it is on your end, when this stuff happens, it is. I mean, I'm over here sweating my tushy off trying to get these streams to work. We didn't even have electricity this morning here in this third world city I live in. Yeah, we didn't have electricity. Luckily, they got it back. You know what's funny? Whenever I make an Instagram story about going getting off sugar, so many people always comment. I mean, I should probably make TikTok videos about going off sugar because it seems like there's such a community of people that are that feel like they've got a stranglehold, you know? Yeah, we're back now. I'm actually tethered to my phone, so we'll get the people back. Yeah, it's not even, I mean, I guess it's stress. It's more anger, to be honest. I just get angry. I get so mad. But I've had this issue, like I was saying this earlier. I've had this issue all day long. So let's see here. Oh, it looks like Blake Moynes is showing up to Charity's date night tonight. I'm kidding. That's not true. Let's do this. I'm going to start watching some of the trailers for tonight's episode. We should be good. Let's go to Bachelor or whatever and see what they have. It's freezing again. Guys, honestly, at this point, I want to throw my computer setup off a cliff. I've got 5G service, and at this point, this is it. This is all I got for the pre-show. There's not much else I can do. Julie asked, how many times do I poop per day? I don't know. Sometimes one, sometimes two, sometimes zero. Anyway, I appreciate the question. What inspired that? It's a weird question to get. Usually when someone asks me that question, they send a super chat for okay. All right, let's do it. Let's watch a few trailers so I can catch my breath. Tonight's episode.
So happy.
I'm so happy too. Today was incredible.
It was so
to be
spectacular.
on Fiji on a private island with you was all a man could ask for real. With an engagement right around the corner, it's important to share with her who I am completely. We started to dive deep, and another aspect that was very serious for me, that is very serious for me, is, in the past with my ex, I was unfaithful, and I thought you deserved to know.
So happy.
You're an asshole.
Wow. Says he was unfaithful. Well, see y'all in the finals. Get out. I knew he was up to no good. Now, look, I'm not going to judge him for cheating in a past relationship. I'm not dating him. That's not for me to worry about. If I was looking to marry somebody and I knew that they had a history of adultery, for sure, that would be an issue. But yeah, that's a big one. Did you guys catch that? Let's watch that again. I actually wasn't prepared to hear that.
So happy.
I'm so happy too. Today was incredible.
It was so
to be
spectacular.
on Fiji on a private island with you was all a man could ask for real. With an engagement right around the corner, it's important to share with her who I am completely. We started to dive deep, and another aspect that was very serious for me, that is very serious for me, is, in the past with my ex, I was unfaithful, and I thought you deserved to know.
Holy crap, you're an asshole.
Now,
Dude,
look, we don't
today
know.
was-
Crap,
Hold
you're
on.
an asshole.
Whoa, too many buttons. Sorry. We don't know. I have so many questions about that. By the way, Jenny with a $10 super chat said, thanks for working so hard on the stream. Thank you so much, Jenny. Look, yeah, and I mean, you can literally see, I think you can see that I've actually got my shirt I am officially sweating through my shirt here. I mean, I'm not kidding. It's 99 degrees out there in Hollywood, and I went on a hot run, and I showered. I took a cold shower, and it just it wasn't enough to stop the forces in my body from flushing out. All right. Anyway, yeah. So that's where we're at with Xavier Boy. Shani said, I think he should have mentioned this to Charity sooner. I'm so disappointed in him for waiting to share this, knowing her history and how sensitive she is to infidelity. You know, I'm going to ask a question that I want you guys to tell me in the comment section. Should he have told her that? Now, if he's cheated in the past and he's a better person now and blah, 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 if that's all true, how does it benefit Charity to know about his past? You know what I mean? It's almost like if you cheated on a math test and no one, and you're like, oh my gosh, the stress and the guilt from cheating on a math test. I'll never cheat on a math test again. Do you need to tell your teacher that you had formerly cheated on a math test? I don't know. We have a couple of voicemails. There's no dialogue behind them. Let's see if this is spam or not. Oh, here it is. It's actually Rachel from Virginia.
Hey Dave, it's Rachel from Virginia. Really bummed to hear about Kaitlyn and Jason. I've been following the rumors for a while and was kind of hoping they weren't true. I love Kaitlyn. I've loved her ever since her season. It was the first one I watched kind of on my own. I had watched a few seasons with my mom when I was super young. And I've loved Jason since Becca's season, so I really like them together. They both do so well. They'll be just fine. I do have a quick question for the group. Is Charity's season done next Monday? Like, are we getting a 3-hour finale next week or a 2-night ending? Do we even know? And they never filmed a Men Tell All. Like, what is going on with Charity's season? It's so good, but it went by way too fast, and I'm so confused. Anyway, excited for the episode. Bye.
Well, I think the Men Tell All is next week, and then the finale is the week after with the After the Final Rose. That's how I had it planned. This this episode tonight of The Bachelorette, apparently, I haven't seen any mention of fantasy suites. They haven't said the word fantasy, so I don't know if they're going to be phasing that out or whatever. Natalie said, hey, Natalie, how are you? So got our good friend, flight attendant Natalie, flying into our hearts. I don't think he should have said it, but producers probably threatened him or something to tell her, or they would. The past is the past. Rachel said, I'm fine with him saying it now and not his first date. At least it's not the last date. And she can say, I don't want to go into the suite. Better than waiting. Yeah. I think they did record the Men Tell All, but again, I don't have much information on that. So obviously we'll talk a little bit. I asked people, I said, if you want to, leave a voicemail, 401-213-9828. We don't have too much time before tonight's episode, but we certainly will after. Let's actually set the timer. I've been doing this. I'm trying to give myself more time because I'm always just a frantic mess. So I'm trying to give myself more time to get ready. So let's do this. Just give me a second. I'm missing a pop-up button. I'm trying to set up the timer here. I'll tell you what. Let's play the next voicemail. This is our good friend David in Illinois.
Hey, Dave. It's Dave in Illinois. I'm actually driving south to Mississippi, and you're keeping me company. Two things. First of all, really appreciate the dedication to share the news on a Sunday and have all the follow-up today. Speaking for myself, I just think that's why a lot of us appreciate the community that you've built. You obviously care about it, and that shows. Then in terms of today, yeah, I arranged my travel schedule to be able to listen to your pre-show and post-show. So for a lot of us, it's a part of our lives, and just thanks for all that you're doing. That's it. Bye.
Oh, Dave in Illinois. What a you threw me for a loop there. That was such a kind comment. Now look, it's self-serving. Me getting up this video yesterday was self-serving. You know, it's one of those stories when there's a breaking news story, like say Brendan Moraes breaks up with Piper, which I think they are broken up, but they never commented on it. Say they break up at 7 p.m. on a Wednesday. We're going to wait till Thursday. You know, it's too late in the day. But this story yesterday came out about 4 p.m. And it was a little late in the day. Sunday's weird, but it's one of those white hot stories we've been sort of expecting to come. And, you know, I I know I got to get the content up because I know people are going to be looking for it. So it's like if people are looking to go buy some Twizzlers, open the store and sell some Twizzlers. Hey, Kim with the $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Kim. How kind, guys. You don't have to do that. I'm happy to be here. I wasn't trying to make anyone feel guilty. I get mad when I have the technological problems because I'm trying to present to you guys a decent show here. But sometimes, you know, we restart the routers and we do what we can. Some people have said, Dave, buy you know what? Actually, I took a funny photo for you guys and I didn't prepare it here. Hold on. I'm going to airdrop it. So funny. I was driving by the Sony studios, where it's in Culver City, where Sony films all of their movies and all the other stuff. And someone had recommended I buy a satellite dish to have better internet. Check this out. These are literally, look, you can't tell how big these satellites are until you see these cars. That's a 45-foot high satellite. Should we plop that on the roof of my Tesla and maybe we can just beam it in the right direction? Send another super chat and we'll try to buy a satellite. But anyway, we're all over the place. We're here. We're going to find out a lot about charity season tonight. Let's play another trailer, and then we'll get to more voicemails about Kaitlyn and Jason.
Going into this week, I have 3 guys left, Dotton, Joey, and Xavier. It's already a crazy concept that I'm feeling that way about several people, and I'm just like, what are we going to do? I actually don't know. Again, this is insane. You cannot shut off like how you feel about someone, whether that's 2 days go by, a week. The reality is that I have no idea who I'm getting engaged to. I can't believe my eyes because he's not supposed to be here. Hi. I don't know what's happening.
Coming up tonight on The Bachelorette. I know who shows up. If you follow the spoilers, you know, but we won't share it in the comment section. It's Blake Moynes. No, Chris Harrison. Can you imagine? Hi, I'm Chris Harrison. Who? Dad, where are you? Kim says, why is my super chat $9.99 and not $10? I don't know. Google took that penny from you. I'm not really sure there. All right, let's go. A couple more voicemails we'll play for you here. Sarah in Illinois. Everyone's in Illinois.
Hey, Dave. It's Sarah. I'm from Wheaton, Illinois. I've called before. Anyway, it's just crazy. I just saw that clip from Xavier's fantasy suite, and Charity had been saying the entire time, like, he reminds me so much of my ex, so she knew. I don't know. What are your thoughts? All right. Bye.
I don't know. I don't know. Thank you for the call, by the way. Illinois is crushing it tonight. Sarah from Wheaton, Illinois. Whenever so-and-so reminds me of my ex, I don't know. I don't have any context to Xavier's story. For all we know, it could be like a real clickbaity thing and it wasn't a serious relationship. Or if you remember one time, there was a season where a guy said he cheated on his girlfriend in first grade. Remember that? There was something stupid like that. So I'm not sure. We'll have to see how it all plays out. We will know after tonight's episode what we think about it all. Runner X says, can totally relate to Dave from Illinois. These live streams are the best part of Bachelor Night, and even though I work late and can't join them all live, I go back and play every second. Oh, thank you so much. That's so kind. We used to do them on Thursday as well, and I wish we could do it every day, to be honest. I really do. I just don't think we have that size that's big enough. Like, if we were getting 1,000 viewers for every live stream, to be quite honest, I would probably live stream every day. It's just, it becomes like there's only so much we can do every day. We've got, the podcast, I got to make, which, by the way, has been unbelievable. Let's go to it. Bachelor Rush Hour. We've really, really been getting all the numbers in. 5 Dave has the best daily podcast for all of us pop culture junkies. Love his quick wit and big heart. Dave, you're the best. He manages to make all the Bachelor stuff down to earth and relatable. He's hilarious. Great podcast. Oh, thank you guys so much. Thank you. Oh, Peggy with a satellite fund. Oh, you guys are too kind. All right. So Peggy donated. So now it looks like we can afford this satellite on the left here. I think we can afford this satellite with the little... Oh, no, you know what it is? We can afford the lightning bolt sticker. This lightning bolt makes the satellite work better. I don't know if you knew this, but these lightning bolts actually force the radio waves to go faster through the air. Because I used to have a lightning bolt like that on the side of my bicycle when I was like 9. And I tell you what, You go faster when you have lightning energy, big lightning energy. All right, let's see what else we have here. If anyone's got any comments if anyone wants to comment on the breakup, this is probably the only, hold on a second. This is probably the only live video that will actually discuss their breakup. We'll do it later on tonight too, but if anyone wants to call in and talk, like you guys know, I was on Off the Vine podcast 2 months ago, and I met them both in their kitchen, and, I'm sure things were just okay. Maybe they were on autopilot, but like we've talked about all day long, that ain't it. Sometimes that ain't it, and you got to really look yourself in the eye and say, am I committed to making this work, or do I need to let the other person go? So many possible things could have happened that we don't know. We really, really just don't know. Robin said, this community is special. It's the one podcast besides New Heights that I look forward to. You're just a fair and responsible host. Oh, thank you so much. Fair and responsible. Oh, boy. Oh, you guys got to stop. Please, calm it down on the satellite fund here. Bruce says, just don't call the giant satellite dish hot. Now, if you guys weren't around, actually, let me see. Where would I have this clip? I can show you guys, actually, the clip from earlier today, what went down. We had somebody accuse me of what would you say they even said? I'll tell you what, let's go to the clip and I'll play it for you, but I've been kind of joking about this all day long here. They said I called somebody hot. Oh, anyone else find it? So this is a clip from today's Patreon. Sometimes I'll get Tasha to join me on the Patreon here to answer questions, the Barbie world, and so much more. So that'll be on Bachelor Rush Hour, the Hit Podcast, link below. We'll be back right after this. The person was offended. They said I called somebody hot. Oh, anyone else find it kind of odd how Dave always talks about how hot other women are? I understand attraction. We're human. It's normal. That's what we were wrong. And understandable to maybe mention it here and there, but aren't you newly married? If my man was in this line of work and always pointing out how beautiful other women are or how good one looks, I would feel disrespected. But I don't even call people hot, I don't think. If I said, oh my gosh, Kaitlyn, I'm trying to think about
just now, though, when you were making your video, you said, Charity, may I say hot?
But I said that because of this.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I called Charity hot today, sort of as a joke, because I was accused of calling too many people hot. My wife's hot, and hot wives are okay if you recognize that someone else is beautiful. But I don't know if Bachelor Data has the numbers here. I don't think I've called anyone else hot maybe more than once a month. You know what I mean? Beautiful. Oh, she looks so beautiful. I always say Rachel Kirkconnell's beautiful. I think she's one of the most strikingly beautiful people from Bachelor Nation. I don't think my wife's got a problem with the comment. I know she doesn't, because I wouldn't say something that would make her uncomfortable. But I realized I did a callback that wouldn't have made sense, because I didn't talk about this publicly. But the comment section was like, I don't think Dave's, I call Tyler Cameron hot. There's so anyway, I don't blame this person. I've used it as an example, I don't blame this person for wondering inner details about my relationship. I'm an open book over here. I just thought it was kind of funny. So everything's hot from now on. So then anyway, Bruce says, just don't call that giant satellite dish hot. I'll tell you what, it's more than hot. This is a smoke show. This is Little Boy on the left and Smoke Show on the right. That's what that is here. But thank you guys for all the kind comments. Rachel Brown said, Bachelor people are objectively beautiful. OMG. Tasha doesn't GAF because she knows what's up. Yeah, Tasha's HAF and she doesn't GAF if someone else is AMAS Smoke Show. Okay, Jesus Christ. So BB says, I have to call Tasha hot 10 times for every time I can call someone else hot. Okay, I like that. That works for me. All right, let's go to a hot voicemail. Oh, this might be bad audio. Yep, that was a dud. Let's go to the next one. We had a dud there. 949 number, call back.
Hey, Dave, it's Lala. I have so much to say about Kaitlyn and Jason's breakup. It's so sad. Honestly, it's really sad. But I actually left a comment on one of your videos. You can tell it was coming. I think they just weren't aligned at the time. So I left a comment saying that I think Kaitlyn is just, she's just, about her work and all that kind of stuff. And it just seemed like they were in two different places it kind of sucks though, to be honest, because you can tell they have so much love for each other. But I think she just had so much going. She has so much success, and as he does as well. But it's really sad because you can tell they both want the same thing, but it's just wrong time. How do you say it? There's a saying for it. Wrong time, wrong place. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Hopefully they work it out, but it seems like, it's over. So, okay, bye.
Thank you so much. Yeah, look, I mean, hey, come on. We don't know, right? We don't know if Kaitlyn's all about her work. I mean, that's just one of those things. You don't realize all of the quiet meals. Even if you remember a few weeks ago, Jason Tartick was basically saying, like, look, we have dinner together. We have a boring life. We don't share all of the details. So who knows? Let's see. Paris Hilton is, she says that's hot.
And how the show is going. How are you finding it so far?
It's great. This is my first Magic, and the line is flying out. Everyone's really excited about it.
Boy, remember when self-tanning was popular?
I saw that. I saw that you were shirts.
The cute little tees.
Tabloid blonde.
One of my new perfumes coming. Sarah is having her launch today for her clothing.
Jeez, I'm just trying
Kristen Benz with TheStreet.com TV.
Oh my gosh, the audio quality. I'm just trying to get Paris Hilton saying that's hot. Paris Hilton saying that's hot.
That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. This is hot. That's hot. That's hot.
That's really hot.
That's hot. That's hot.
They're hot.
That's hot. That's hot.
That's hot.
That's hot. That's hot.
That's really hot. That's hot. That's hot.
That's hot. That's hot.
That's hot. That's hot.
That's hot.
That was hot. That's hot. That is really hot.
Holy crap, you're an asshole.
All right. Very nice. So that's hot. Yeah. Oh boy, what can you do? Anyway, I would love a time code so I knew where this person said I was being disrespectful. I think are hot. Like I was saying how like Jess Gerard is like in her hot stage because she's like starting to post scandalous stuff. Okay, anyway. Yeah, we were saying Jess Gerard, she's been posting a lot of hot photos. You know what I mean? That's like, it almost sounds like we're having that discussion where everyone got mad at Chasen for calling someone a smoke show. I think people enjoy a compliment. I don't think it's catcalling or anything like that. Didn't Paris just have a kid via surrogate? I'm not sure. I am not sure. Let's see what else we have here. Lots of content up here. Let's go to, let's see, Charity. I'm trying to see what else we have. Kaitlyn Bristow. I'm assuming we have nothing new from Kaitlyn Bristow. She's filming for Golden Bachelor this week. She posted a lot of sort of things right before her breakup, to deal with anxiety and things like that. So we knew, yesterday she changed her bio to BRB Healing. So we knew that things were, something was going on. We just weren't sure exactly what it was. But that's where they are. And, as we saw from, we covered, it's been a struggle. It's easy in hindsight to look back at their old podcast, but everyone's trying their best. I mean, if you took my wife and I, my hot wife and I, if you took, that's hot, my wife and I, and analyzed our old podcast episodes, you'd see us struggling at times to learn how to communicate with each other. And we still do. You'd be shocked that two people that both speak English, both from the same country, both work in similar industries, still don't understand each other sometimes. It's about having that compassion and knowing that I've got faith my wife is trying her best, and she has to have faith that I'm trying my best. And there'll be moments where our best is only 50%, and there'll be moments our best is 100%. And we hope that the average of us trying our best is good enough that we can both kind of, share that love. Annie said, stop talking about how hot your wife is. Boy, I just can't win. I thought I had to say 10 times that she was hot.
How you can...
sorry. Yeah, Yosef's daughter might be watching. I forgot. All right, good call.
It's your pivot from your previous career into what you're doing now. Yeah. And is it 8 steps?
Yep, 8-step process.
To what from what you learned and how other people can kind of make that transition themselves. Yeah. I found it really helpful. I've been through some transitions myself, and I feel like this was spot on. I do have my podcast Redirected, which is all about transitions, way less helpful and structured than this was, but is awesome. And also there's an audiobook, so if you want to fall asleep to Jason.
That's what Andrew did.
I did. I'm not gonna lie. I did.
Right to sleep. That's amazing.
To make like a parallel, hopefully like light at the end of the tunnel for you guys, I feel like we can relate so much to your roller coaster of your 3 years. So
all right, so they're talking about their relationship. By the way, during tonight's episode, I'm going to release this. Instagram reel. If you're on Instagram and want to share it or leave a comment and help the algorithm, same thing as TikTok, I'd appreciate that.
To a happy marriage is you need to believe in your partner, even if they believe in astrology. Okay, you need. Does she believe in astrology? Yet. She's too young to believe in it. When you're in your late 20s, you start to worry about your rising sign. You know what I mean? Okay, that got too real. All right, sorry. Am I right? Okay, you're agreeing with me, no? Do you believe in astrology? You love astrology? Yeah. I guess what a Sagittarius thing to say, right? I'm right? I don't know one thing about astrology. All I'll tell you this is white women love two things. They love to tell people to believe science, and they also love astrology. Listen, science doesn't believe in astrology, okay? White women says the pandemic, you need to trust science. Science is like, astrology's not real. Shut the up.
Anyway, I'm going to release that one tonight. Okie dokie, just some riffing with some audience members. That was the show that that Logan and Brandon came to. Brandon, is that the name? Either way, I had a different clip I wanted to share. There's a clip where I was having a funny interaction with an audience member, and it made me think of that because it's like, you know, part of like stand-up is kind of like flirting with the audience. Men or women, you're flirting. I don't mean even this in a sexual way, but you're kind of like, I don't know any other word to say but flirting. You're ribbing them. You're ribbing each other. It's the exact same flirting muscle. And that doesn't mean you're disrespectful. That just means you're just performing, you know? Michelle said you found a Bachelor themed tarot. Is it tarot deck? Is that how you pronounce it? Tarot deck? We have some more comments. I don't know a thing about astrology, but I did guess that lady was Sagittarius. So I'll take that one.
This is Sarah from Honolulu, and I'm just calling because I'm kind of a new Bachelor fan, but I was wondering, people like Kaitlyn and Jason that just broke up, how long do you notice that it usually takes for them to start dating again? Because, you know, I think everyone feels that they were very much in love, so I'm just curious what the Bachelor pattern is for that cast of folks. Okay, thanks. Mahalo.
Mahalo, Sarah in Honolulu. No, that's a great question. Honestly, I would be shocked if we as a public see them dating anyone in the next 3 to 6 months. I truly, not to say they won't. I mean, they always say the best way to get over somebody is to get under. So come on now, folks. You know what I mean? But that deserves an OMG, right?
Oh my
Yeah, but I don't think these sound clips are just pretty wild, right?
We may scrap this whole thing, to be honest. I don't know.
I guess if Jason's gonna date someone, he needs to find out if she has swag.
Does he have like this swag?
Girl, she don't know. All right, so it's a tough one. So anyway, I think that they are really, they're really big in the Bachelor world. They're in the Nashville world. I can't imagine there'll be a quick turnaround. I think the fact that Kaitlyn started dating Jason was very random. He's a beautiful, good-looking guy that was a guest on her show, and he also happened to be single and was coming off Becca Girlfriend season and all these things. I cannot imagine that there's going to be diving into another relationship quick. With that said, how do you date? If you're Jason Tartick, what if you do want to casually date for a little bit? You know, he's a catch. Coming out of such a long-term serious relationship like that, I would be nervous. I would just want to date somebody who doesn't want anything serious. You know what I mean? But they might just put their head down and go to work. Although, if Kaitlyn, and I don't know what their breakup's about, but if she does want to start a family, you do have to sort of like do multiple things, right? You have to regain your identity. You need to invest in yourself, take workout classes, hot girl walks, all those types of things. But at the same time, you need to start getting the Rolodex open of who's single and who's an option.
Hi, this is Deja calling from Atlanta, Georgia. Just want to say I love watching your YouTube. I always watch it after The Bachelor, Bachelorette, or Bachelor in Paradise. Keep it going. You're so funny. Love it. Bye.
Oh, thank you so much. Did you say Veja? How did you spell that? Comment in the chat how you spell that. I appreciate what nice comments everyone's giving. Let's see if there are any other trailers left, but we are really kind of getting to the finish line here. I think we're ready to go. Is this our latest one? No, that's from 5 weeks ago. So sorry about the volume there. Let's see if we missed out on any of these. I think we played all of these.
Going into this week.
Wait, I think we already got that one. So did we play this one?
I'm not supposed to be falling for 3 people, but I am.
Charity's my person. I'm in love with Charity.
I don't think there's anything that could keep us from moving forward.
There's a solid part of me that feels like it could be a mistake.
Can you trust yourself to not hurt me?
There is that doubt.
We're like 2 weeks out from proposal. What's the next surprise? He's not supposed to be here? This is not a drill.
Coming up tonight on The Bachelor. All right, so we're down to the final minute, folks. For dinner tonight, I'm going to be cooking some meatballs. I know there's probably some breadcrumbs in there. Come on now, we're trying our best. I'm going to do some meatballs with maybe some broccoli. And then Tasha's probably gonna have some pasta, but I'm not gonna do the pasta. Even if she has leftovers, I won't be scrapping it. What else can we get to? Yeah, I'm gonna close the voicemail line. That'll be back up after the show. We will discuss all of the things going on in the Bachelor world afterwards, namely Charity getting down to her final 2. Will she get down to her final 2 tonight? There was a spoiler that Jesse posted. He posted on, I'm not going to share the spoiler. Well, I'll say this. So Jesse, I guess it's not really a spoiler. It's not a spoiler. So he posted this photo and it says only 3 men remain. But when he initially posted it, see how it says edited? He wrote only 4 men remain. And we don't know if that's because he included himself. By the way, nice white shoes. This guy just knows how to do it, right? They both have such nice shoes there. Either way, Charity's got the hot girl reading glasses on and all that jazz. So we are done. The timer is hit. It's 4:55. That's going to... Oh, we have one more quick voicemail. Let's go to it. It's only 15 seconds long. I'll play this last voicemail, then we'll get out of here.
Hey, Dave, it's Lala again. I know you're cutting it short and you're ending it, but Dotun. He has to be the winner. I can't wait to watch this episode.
All right.
Hear everything that everyone has to say.
Lala,
Okay,
thank you, Lala. Lala's rooting for Dotun. Who do you guys like? We'll talk about it in 2 hours after the show. If you want to check out the live chat that we have going on during tonight's episode, here's what you got to do. And by the way, the teacher wish list is also there. It's in my profile on Instagram at DNeils. If you go to my link tree, you'll go to the Discord, okay? There's a Discord button right down here. It's called Dave's Discord. Click on that. That'll take you to the live chat. Otherwise, teacher's wish list, my stand-up show in Hollywood this Friday, next Thursday in Huntington Beach. Then I'm going to see all of you guys in Seattle the following Thursday at CB Presents Dave Neal and Friends. No, that wasn't a spoiler. That was just someone who was excited for Dotun. We have a Bachelor matchup between Bruce and Danielle. What does that mean? We'll have to figure out all that. Alrighty then, folks. We'll see you all in a couple hours. Be safe, be kind, be happy, and be hot.